Joining us now is Omaha men's basketball coach Derrin Hansen and student athletes Felix, Lemetti, and Franky Fiddler. Just a reminder for everybody that we have some media members and also potential questions from Zoom. We'll start with an opening statement from coach, then we'll go to the student athletes. Again, if you ask a question, please identify your name and affiliation. Go ahead, coach.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I really like our fight tonight. I like the way that we battle. We had a battle just like this against them at our place. It's a single-digit game. And, they got us a little bit of third place. But I really liked our fight. I liked our battle. I liked our game plan. I liked the way these guys executed it. I liked the way that they competed and went at them. I don't know how many times during this, they've had an 18-0 run that someone scored 3 more baskets than them. I think that says something. And we never backed down, never blinked. A couple of things got us. I think we turned the ball over 3 of the first 4 possessions of the second half to let them get a little separation. The kick in 3 right before the half. Then we had a couple live ball turnovers to let us some runouts. So, you take away 2 or 3 small things, then there's one big discrepancy, but where I won't go to. We're right there. So I loved our fight. I love these guys. They've proven a lot to me. We didn't have the season we wanted to have or have a lot of the guys we thought would have on our basketball team, but what we did have was a lot of grit, a lot of fight, and I appreciate them for that.
We'll now open it up for questions for the student athletes.
Joeylbert from Mav Radio. Fidler, you had an incredible season. You scored 34 points today in your last game, 37 against North Dakota, and a pair of buzzer beater shots to win at home at Baxter Arena. What did you learn as a Maverick player this season as a freshman?
Just never get too high or too low. Stay in the middle. There's ups and downs all season. So just fight through it, and it'll be all good at the end of the day.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, fellas. You can head back to the locker room. We'll now open it up for questions for Coach.
Jack McGonigal, Mav Radio. What was the message in the locker room to the team after shooting 50% from the field, 6 of 9 from 3, just a really good shooting first half? What was the message progressing into the second half?
Well, what I told him was we, minus, like I said, the kick in 3 at the end, good on Baylor for hitting that shot. But I thought we were fighting on the defensive end. I really thought we were getting a lot of one and dones. You can't give them too many second chance points. They got us a couple times on that. But the other thing I said was our pace on offense. I thought was what we needed it to be. I know the score ended up, 87-79, but we needed it to be 80 or 81. Obviously to have a chance. We're not going to come in here and shoot quick and beat South Dakota State 97-94. Now we've had teams a few years back that we wanted to play 97-94. This team can't do that. So we fought like crazy defensively, and I said keep doing that. And I said keep the pace on offense, because I will say this in the first half, and I told our team this throughout the week. I said if you can keep fighting and keep that thing close, I said they'll do one thing they haven't had to do much this year, and that was scoreboard watch. And you saw them looking up like, why aren't we up 12? Why aren't we up 8? We were up 2, or down 2, or right in the game. And all of them, dead balls, they had a scoreboard watch live because they couldn't believe it was so close. So I said, if you can get it down to 4 or 5 minutes and still have a scoreboard watching, I said, you might have a fighting chance. It just got to 13 that one time. And then we fought like crazy, got it back to what it was.
This question comes from John Teal of Hoops HD. Let me pull up the question. Is Franky Fiddler just another good freshman, or do you think he might have finished the season as the best freshman that you think you've ever coached?
Well, I think he's the best freshman I've coached. I've coached a lot of good, a lot of all league players and a lot of stuff. We have I've coached 500 games at UNO, and he's the best incoming freshman that I've had. He passes it. He's got a great feel. He obviously shoots the ball well. He's 6'7", so he can rebound for his size. Knows where he's supposed to be. He's cerebral. He does a lot of things, and that's no disrespect, because I've had a lot of good freshmen come through our program, but he's as good as he is. No offense to anybody in our league, but I think he's at least an honorable mention all league player and on an all newcomer team. But that's my opinion. I don't get a vote.
Obviously, the seniors' last game, I guess, How impactful have these seniors been to the Omaha basketball program over their careers?
Well, we got some guys that weren't here that were seniors, and that were impactful and weren't on our roster this year for various reasons. But, Marco was the only one that went through senior day. And we have a lot of guys per COVID, that can't come back. And that's all going to play out in the wash in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because you don't know what's going to happen. So I know this. I've seen Marco Smith grow a lot in our program on and off the floor. So I'm really proud of that young man. He's the one who went to senior day with someone who also is here tonight. So I'm really proud of him. So the impact of Marco was watching him grow and watching him get better, watching him become just a much better human being, all the things that he did, sacrifice. I'm really proud of him.
Any other questions for Coach?